What changes could Bitcoin actually bring to the world? Let's go beyond the price charts and explore the fundamental ideas. First, Bitcoin is the first truly limited digital asset in history. Its supply is capped at 21 million a period. Why does this matter? Because true scarcity creates value. Unlike government money, which can be printed endlessly, no single person, company, or country can create more Bitcoin. This fixed supply encourages long-term holding and creates a new form of digital wealth that can be easily diluted or manipulated. Second, Bitcoin is a monetary system without a central authority. Think about it. Traditional money relies on our trust in governments and banks. But Bitcoin, it runs on a global, decentralized network with open source rules. There's no CEO, no headquarters, and no one to shut it down. It is the first time humanity has been able to create and transfer value without needing to trust a powerful institution. It's a system built on mathematics and global consensus, not on corporate or political promises. Third, Bitcoin is revolutionizing how we move value across the globe. Sending money internationally today is a mess. It involves multiple banks, intermediaries, high fees, and long waits. Bitcoin cuts through all of that. It allows for global 24/7 transfers with no middlemen, happening almost instantly and for incredibly low costs. It's like sending an email, but instead of sending information, you're sending value directly to anyone, anywhere in the world. Fourth, and this is a big one, Bitcoin introduces the idea of separating money from the state. For centuries, governments have controlled the creation and flow of money. Bitcoin challenges this by offering a form of money governed by math, not politicians. This could lead to a future where people can choose their own money, creating competition among currencies, and reducing a government's ability to control your savings. It is a concept as revolutionary as the separation of church and state was hundreds of years ago. Fifth, Bitcoin acts as a powerful shield against inflation and currency failure. In many parts of the world, people face rapid inflation that destroys their savings or their national currency completely collapses. Bitcoin offers a lifeline. It's a currency not tied to any single country with a supply that cannot be inflated. For people living in economically unstable regions, Bitcoin isn't just speculation. It's a tool for survival, a way to preserve their wealth when everything else is failing. 6. Bitcoin introduces a new kind of ownership that is almost impossible to confiscate. We call it self-sovereign digital property. If you hold the private keys to your Bitcoin, no bank can freeze your account. No government can seize it without your consent. And no company can block your access. This is unprecedented. Gold can be physically taken, and bank accounts can be frozen with a single command. But Bitcoin, when held correctly, gives you ultimate control over your own wealth. 7th, this leads to a new form of digital identity and freedom. With Bitcoin, your entire financial self can be represented by a private key or a simple 12 or 24-word seed phrase. This means your financial identity is portable, borderless, and completely independent. You could literally memorize a phrase and walk across any border with millions of dollars in your head. This level of financial mobility was simply impossible before Bitcoin. Finally, at its core, Bitcoin is a borderless, censorship-resistant, and government-independent store of value. It doesn't belong to any nation or follow any political agenda. Its rules don't change based on elections or new policies. People who choose Bitcoin are seeking financial freedom, protection from inflation, and savings that can't be diluted. They want direct global access to their own money. In a way, Bitcoin is the first asset that truly behaves like freedom itself. So, to wrap it all up, what does this mean for our future? Or Bitcoin could become a universal digital store of value, completely separating money from government control. It offers protection from inflation, borderless financial access, and a way to transfer value without relying on banks. Whether it becomes the world's money or simply a global digital asset, one thing is clear. Bitcoin has already changed how we think about value, ownership, and freedom forever. Thanks for watching. If you found this exploration interesting, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more deep dives into the future of technology and finance. See you in the next one.